Hello and welcome back. Today I have a quick 50 things about me video. I am a recovering subscription box addict. Growing up, we had over 70 foreign exchange students come through our home. As a kid, I hated to read. My parents had to lock me in a room until I read for 10 minutes or a chapter or whatever increment they were measuring with. I hated it. I had a 4.0 in the sciences in nursing school. My mom could tell by the posters I had in my room that I was going to marry a black man. So one time when I was about 15, she came into my room, she looked around, she saw Snoop Dogg, Boyz II Men, Warren G, Coolio. I didn't notice that they were all black, but she said, I think your husband's gonna be black. I cheered in Kobe Bryant's high school basketball game where he scored his 1,000th career high school point. My sisters and I chat on Facebook pretty much every day. I am a makeup junkie. I'm a preacher's kid. My favorite color has always been, and currently is, yellow. I tied a college athletic record that stands to this day. Now that sounds really impressive, but the reason it stands to this day is because they completely changed the sport of volleyball after the year that I played in college. I played in college for 1 year and I served 14 consecutive points. I served the 15th over the net, but my teammate hit it out of bounds, so I didn't score the 15th point. After that, they changed volleyball from a 15-point game to a 21 or 25-point game. I don't even know because I'm not on board with the changes. I was my high school mascot. Go Raiders. I cheered in the cheerleading competition that's on ESPN every spring that is located in Disney World, MGM Studios. I have 1 degree in nursing and 1 degree in ministry. I plan to get a master's degree in either global leadership or intercultural studies. I currently have one of my dream jobs, but my other dream job is being a host on QVC. I cannot eat ground meat of any kind. Ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken, anything. Hamburgers are okay because they're formed into a patty, but I cannot eat loose ground meat. All 3 of my boys are considered intellectually gifted. I am a horrible speller. Actually, when I was writing down about my favorite color, I spelled color wrong. Horrible speller. After many sleepovers with my middle school friends in Minnesota, where we watched Grease, I ended up moving halfway across the country to the school that musical and movie is based on. In middle school, I was part of a clique called the Tent Sisters. We would camp out in this girl Amy's yard in tents, and we would listen to Boyz II Men, All for One, the Beatles, and talk about boys. I love the Minnesota State Fair. I was 4 months pregnant when I graduated high school. I've lived in 3 states and 2 different countries. My favorite US season is fall. Here in Costa Rica, we don't get a fall. I went to my senior high school prom with my husband. I am a huge fan of baseball and football. My favorite teams are the Minnesota Twins and the Minnesota Vikings. I did CrossFit until I essentially broke my foot. Loved it. I would recommend it. I would just say build up to it a little bit before you start. And if your foot starts hurting, stop. I have Hashimoto's disease. I really want to go to Croatia. One of my very favorite travel destinations is North Dakota. If you think North Dakota is flat, boring, and ugly, you've gone to the wrong side of North Dakota. I love classic sitcoms. I watch more classic TV than I do modern TV. My favorite show of all time is The Vicar of Dibley. It's British. Awesome. John French. I spent Christmas in the hospital when I was in 5th grade. I had cellulitis in my face. Then they had to pull a tooth which was causing my cellulitis, and my abscess was so big and bad that the Novocaine didn't work, and then they yelled at me for crying. I was 10. You're pulling a tooth with insufficient Novocaine. I'm gonna cry. I was on Good Morning America. I've seen every episode of Cheers multiple times. I have one dog and his name is Diefenbaker. On October 3rd of 2018, I will be celebrating my 20th wedding anniversary. I am a nutrition geek. It was my first major in college, then I switched to nursing, but I love reading about nutrition, especially clean eating, and yeah, I love supplements and nutrition. I played the trombone for 6 years. I earned 6 or 7 varsity letters in high school. I am a huge bargain hunter. Let's go back and look at number 1, where I'm a recovering sub-box addict. Part of that is driven by my huge desire to find bargains. I do not understand why everybody doesn't subscribe to subscription boxes, because the deals are phenomenal and I have so many nice things because of subscription boxes, and I pay pennies on the dollar. And anything that I get in my subscription boxes that I don't like, guess what, friends? They're gifts for people. I can sell them, and I can swap them for things that I didn't get in a subscription box that other people got that they don't like. Awesome. I have 23 first cousins. Honey makes me want to vomit most of the time. Sometimes, and I think it's down to how it's processed, it's okay, but most of the time it makes me want to vomit. When I was little, I wanted to play in the NFL. When I was little, I had my own PI firm. I am obsessed with true crime TV. If I could live in any fictional home of any fictional character, I would choose that of Dr. Robert Hartley and his wife Emily from The Bob Newhart Show. It is a high-rise condo in downtown Chicago. All right, guys. If you would please leave a comment down below who in this household you would like to see 50 things about for the next time we do one of these videos. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. If you have any questions, you want me to expand on any of these, just leave a comment, like, subscribe, comment, all that kind of good stuff. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.